Joe, you actually spoke in your talk about distribution strategy that you like. Can you talk about what you use and why you do that?
Yeah, I think for the first time, really in the PR person's history, but also in marketing's history, is we completely own the distribution of our messages, right? We don't have to rely on a third party to publish our messages for us. So if we own that, then it's incumbent upon us to think about that as critically as possible. So what we try to do at Eloqua is actually stagger the distribution of our content. Why do we do that? Well, a study out of Sysimo says that only 6% of tweets ever get retweeted, and of that 6%, only 8% of the time are they retweeted after the first hour. So there's very little staying power on Twitter. So what we try to do is stagger our distribution to put it on our blog and on Twitter first, maybe put it on SlideShare next, a few days later add it to LinkedIn. Why? We want to make sure that we're hitting people in multiple time zones. We're hitting people that have a bias to different networks. We don't want to forget about Europe. We're an international company. So we want to make sure that we are kind of spreading the content as widely as possible. And another really important consideration is with the rise in Quora and Focus and these Q&A sites, the content you create should have a much longer life because it can be additional assets for you to add to those communities when you're answering questions.